You might not even fully realize that every single night you are slowly but surely destroying your denture. It cracks, stops fitting properly, and your delicate gums get damaged along with it. For millions of people globally, removable dentures frequently start to become loose, often cause uncomfortable chafing, and often lead to painful inflammation, not because of poor hygiene, but because they wear them at times when it is absolutely forbidden to do so. And then come pain, bad breath, mouth ulcers, and expensive repairs or replacement. Today, I'll tell you whether you should remove your denture at night and exactly when you absolutely must take it out so it lasts much longer and doesn't become a source of pain and expense. First, let's figure out what happens if you don't remove your denture. And as for the most frequently asked question, is it okay to remove your denture at night? I'll answer that at the end of the video. What will happen to your denture if you remove it at the wrong time? Well, first of all, of course, dental plaque will certainly start to build up and tiny food particles will begin to get trapped underneath the denture or stick firmly to the denture itself. And our denture, at the very least, will inevitably become, let's say, quite unhygienic and aesthetically displeasing as well. What exactly does that mean? It means that our denture will gradually turn into a distinctly black or a rather gray piece of plastic, and most importantly, it will certainly start to smell quite unpleasant and ultimately become a significant source of potential infection within our oral cavity. And this can potentially lead to our gums or the delicate mucous membrane of our mouth simply starting to become inflamed because of this persistent source of infection. So, when exactly should you properly remove your denture? At the very least, we should always remove the denture twice a day, once in the morning and again in the evening. We need to do this so that we can thoroughly clean it, just like our very own natural teeth, with regular toothpaste and a soft toothbrush. Ideally, you should also carefully remove your dental prosthesis after every single meal throughout the day. That is to say, after eating, gently take out the prosthesis, rinse it thoroughly under cool running water, and then carefully put it back in. This will prevent plaque from building up, or more precisely, it will keep food particles from getting trapped under the denture and stop plaque from accumulating on the denture itself. And now the most important question, should you take your denture out at night? There are cases when it is strongly not recommended to remove your denture at night. The first rule is, of course, when you have just had your removable dentures fitted. Usually this is for the first month, and this is specifically needed for getting used to it. And during this entire period, if we, so to speak, sleep with our denture in, of course, we must follow all hygiene rules. Of course, the denture should always be meticulously cleaned and absolutely spotless, but we actually go to bed with it so that we can simply and more comfortably get accustomed to it much faster. And the second crucial rule is that there are indeed some specific patients whose delicate gum or sensitive mucosal structure is such that if they completely remove the denture at night, they simply cannot comfortably put it back on in the morning, which can be quite problematic. The gum and mucosa swell up so much that it becomes quite difficult and even painful to put the denture back in. For such patients, it is also not recommended to remove the denture, and they can safely go to bed with it in. Regarding these important recommendations or specific nuances, most often your treating doctor, who meticulously made these dentures specifically for you, will definitely tell you about them, or the doctor who is carefully monitoring you, your dedicated dentist, will provide this crucial information. In all other situations, it is essential that the denture should be carefully removed at night and subsequently placed into some kind of appropriately moist environment. This crucial moist environment could be either a specialized container or simply a glass of clean water. Why do we need to remove the denture? So that our gums, our delicate oral mucosa, can truly rest and recover from the constant presence of the denture throughout the night. This allows them to rejuvenate, and in the morning you can calmly and comfortably put it back in, ensuring it fits perfectly and you can wear it with ease and confidence all day long. And I would like to add a very important and crucial point here. Sometimes it unfortunately happens that we somehow inadvertently injure our sensitive oral mucosa. This could be a painful burn while consuming hot food or beverages, or it could be a minor injury from some rough, abrasive food particles. It could also, by the way, be an injury caused by the denture itself. And it can also happen that some patients have very sensitive oral mucosa, and the contact with the denture causes irritation and inflammation of the gums. In such cases, it's best not to wear the denture at all, at least for a few days, until the mucosa heals. After that, you can put it back on without any worries. So, if you have any inflammatory processes, such as redness or swelling, in your gums or oral mucosa, of course, it's much better not to wear the denture and to thoroughly treat the inflammation first, and only then carefully put the denture back on. If you still have any further questions about your removable denture, please feel free to write to us on WhatsApp. We'll be happy to help you with answers. The direct link is conveniently provided in the description below. Subscribe to our channel today so you don't ever miss out on useful tips and practical life hacks for effectively taking care of your teeth and dentures. Take care of yourself and your loved ones.